CIET NCERT presents audiobook Poorvi, Textbook of English for Grade 7.
Page number 28, Unit 1, 3 days to see. Let us do these activities before we read. Activity 1. Work in pairs. Recall a visit to a place that you liked. Discuss the details of that place and write about the following. The first is name of the place. The second is the person or persons you went with. The third information that you need to provide is the things that you could see, listen, smell, taste, touch and feel. The second activity. How does this memory make you feel? The third activity. Do you think your visit or experience would be different if you could not see or hear? Share your answers with your classmates and the teacher. Did you know that our 5 senses are essential for us to experience and make sense of the world around us? At the bottom of this page, there is a picture in which some trees are there and some crows have perched on one of the branches. Some students are also there and they are trying to smell something. One of the boys is trying to hear something very carefully, and there is a girl. She's trying to eat a fruit, I guess. Page number 29. Let us read. I, who cannot see, find hundreds of things to interest me through mere touch. I feel the delicate symmetry of a leaf. I pass my hands lovingly about the smooth skin of a silver birk or the rough, shaggy bark of a pine. In spring, I touch the branches of trees hopefully in search of a bud, the first sign of awakening nature after her winter's sleep. Occasionally, I am very fortunate. I place my hand gently on a small tree and feel the happy quiver of a bird in full song. At times, my heart cries out with longing to see all these things. If I can get so much pleasure from mere touch, how much more beauty must be revealed by sight? And I have imagined what I should most like to see if I were given the use of my eyes, say, for just 3 days. I should divide the period into 3 parts. On the first day, I should want to see the people whose kindness and companionship have made my life worth living. I do not know what it is to see into the heart of a friend through that window of the soul, the eye. I can only see through my fingertips the outline of a face. I can detect laughter, sorrow, and other obvious emotions. I know my friends from the feel of their faces. Let us now understand the meanings of some difficult words used on this page. The first word is symmetry. It means evenness. The second word is bark. It means a slender tree with thin peeling bark. The next word is shaggy, which means hairy. And the last word is quiver, which means shiver. Page number 30. On the left side of this page, there is a picture of this girl. She's trying to feel a beautiful flower. I find that it is a rose that she's trying to feel. At the bottom of this page, there is a picture of Mother Nature. The sun is rising, the birds are flying, the trees are beautiful, and the river is flowing. Page number 30. The next day, I should arise with the dawn and see the thrilling miracle by which night is transformed into day. I should behold with awe the magnificent panorama of light with which the sun awakens the sleeping earth. This day, I should devote to a hasty glimpse of the world, past and present. I should want to see the pageant of a man's progress, and so I should go to the museums. There my eyes would see the condensed history of the earth, animals and the races of men pictured in their native environment, gigantic carcasses of dinosaurs and mastodons that roamed the earth before man appeared, with his tiny stature and powerful brain to conquer the animal kingdom. The following morning, I should again greet the dawn, anxious to discover new delights, new revelations of beauty. Today, this third day, I shall spend in the workday world, amid the haunts of men going about the business of life. The city becomes my destination. First, I stand at a busy corner, merely looking at people, trying by sight of them to understand something of their daily lives. I see smiles, and I'm happy. I see serious determination, and I'm proud. I see suffering, and I am compassionate. At the bottom of this page, there is a picture of a city life where a vendor is selling fruits and vegetables. People are walking up and down the street, and some people are also talking. It seems that they're at a cafe. Let's understand the difficult words used on this page. The first word is behold, which means see. The next word is panorama, which means scene. The next word is glimpse, which means brief look. The next word is pageant, which means display. The next word is condensed. It means brief. Carcasses. Carcasses means remains. Mastodons. It means a large animal similar to an elephant but with fur. Stature. Stature means physique or build. The next word is haunts. Regular meeting places. The last word on this page is merely. It means just. Page number 31. At midnight, permanent night would close in on me again. Naturally, in those 3 short days, I should not have seen all I wanted to see. Only when darkness had again descended upon me should I realize how much I had left unseen. I, who am blind, can give one hint to those who can see. Use your eyes as if tomorrow you would be stricken blind. And the same method can be applied to your other senses. Hear the music of voice, the song of a bird, the mighty strains of an orchestra, as if you would be stricken deaf tomorrow. Touch each object as if tomorrow your tactile sense would fail. Smell the perfume of flowers. Taste with relish each morsel, as if tomorrow you could never smell and taste again. Make the most of every sense. Glory in all the facets of pleasure and beauty, which the world reveals to you through these several means of contact, which nature provides. But of all the senses, I'm sure that sight must be the most delightful. Helen Keller. Let us understand the meanings of some difficult words used on this page. The first word is strains. It means tunes. The next word is tactile sense, which means sense of touch. The next word is morsel. It means a small piece of food. The last word is facets. It means aspects. Let us discuss. Exercise 1. Work in pairs. Identify the statements that are true from the ones given below. Share your answers with the teacher. Statement 1. The author expresses a deep longing to experience the world through the sense of hearing. Statement 2. The author would like exploring the city only to observe how people are suffering. Statement 3. The author would spend the first day seeing the people whose kind-heartedness and friendship have enriched her life. Statement 4. The author acknowledges that even in 3 days, she would not be able to see everything. Statement 5. The author feels that everyone can find the greatest joy merely by the sense of touch. Statement 6. The author advises those who can see to appreciate every moment as if they might lose their senses tomorrow. The 7th and the last statement is, on the 3rd day, the author would like to observe people in their daily lives and understand their experiences. Page number 32. Exercise 2. Complete the table given below with what Helen Keller wanted to do on the 3 days as if she had sight. Day 1. See the people, know her friends from the feel of their faces. Day 2. Arise with the dawn. Day 3. You have to provide the information. Exercise 3. The author says that you need eyes to be able to see the true self of a person. Therefore, she refers to the eye as window of the soul. How is the narrator able to understand the feelings of a person? Let us think and reflect. Exercise 1. Read the extracts given below and answer the questions that follow. Extract 1. I feel the delicate symmetry of a leaf. I pass my hands lovingly about the smooth skin of a silver birk or the rough, shaggy bark of a pine. In spring, I touch the branches of trees hopefully in search of a bud, the first sign of awakening nature after her winter's sleep. Occasionally, I am very fortunate. I place my hand gently on a small tree and feel the happy quiver of a bird in full song. Question 1. What does the delicate symmetry of a leaf symbolize? Question 2. List 2 phrases from the extract that describe the texture of objects in nature. Question 3. Complete the sentence appropriately. The phrase, awakening nature after her winter's sleep, refers to fill in the blank. Question 4. What is the tone of the writer in this extract? Option A, nostalgic. Option B, proud. Option C, admiring. And option D, celebratory. Exercise 2. Extract 2. The next day I should arise with the dawn and see the thrilling miracle by which night is transformed into day. I should behold with awe the magnificent panorama of light with which the sun awakens the sleeping earth. This day I should devote to a hasty glimpse of the world, past and present. I should want to see the pageant of man's progress, and I should go to the museums. Page number 33. Question 1. The word thrilling has been used with miracle. Which of the following words does not match with the word thrilling? Option A, experience. Option B, tale. Option C, knowledge. And the last option is adventure. Question 2. Why does the writer refer to the earth as sleeping earth? Question 3. Complete the sentence with an appropriate reason. The writer wishes to dedicate the day to a brief look at the present and past world because fill in the blank. Question 4. Why does the writer use should multiple times in the extract? Exercise 2. Answer the following questions. Question 1. The sense of touch makes up for the loss of sight and hearing. Explain the statement with reference to the text. Question 2. Why does the author believe that the sense of sight is the most wonderful? Question 3. How might the author's opinion on making the most of our senses guide us to be kinder towards people with special abilities? Question 4. What is the significance of imagining the loss of a sense according to the author? Question 5. How does the author encourage people to approach their everyday sensory experiences? Question number 6. What do the author's choices for the 3 days tell us about her values and priorities? At the bottom of this page, there is a beautiful picture of Mother Nature. The river is flowing, the sun is rising, beautiful flowers are there, and the birds are also present. Page number 34. Let us learn. Exercise 1. Sensory words are descriptive. They describe how we experience the world, how we see, hear, smell, taste, or feel something. Complete the following table with sensory words from the text in column 2 for the 5 senses in column 1. Add new words in column 3. Now, there are 3 columns. The contents of the first column are what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you feel. The details of the second column are panorama, music, perfume, relish, rough. Now, provide the details for the third column. Exercise 2. Read the following sentences from the text and underline the verbs. I should divide the period into 3 parts. On the first day, I should want to see. The next day, I should arise with the dawn. I should behold with awe. The words you have underlined are a combination of two verbs. In each of these sentences, should is the modal verb and the second verb is the main verb. And some of the suggestions are divide, want, arise, behold. Modal verbs are auxiliary verbs that express necessity, possibility, permission, or ability. They are used before the main verb to give additional information about the function of the main verb. Common modal verbs include can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, and ought to. Exercise 3. Identify the modal verbs in the following sentences. Choose the functions they express from those given in the box below. The functions given are possibility, necessity, polite request, ability, moral obligation. The first sentence is, you can learn a lot from this experience. The second and the last sentence on this page is, they might arrive late due to traffic. Page number 35. Sentence 3. She must finish her homework before dinner. Sentence 4. They ought to apologize for their mistake. The fifth and the last sentence is, he would like to have some lassi, please. Exercise 4. Read the situations in column 1 and functions in column 2. Fill in the blanks in the sentences in column 4 with appropriate modal verbs from column 3. After filling in the blanks, explain the function of each modal verb you used to your classmates and the teacher. After filling in the blanks, explain the function of each modal verb you used to your classmates and the teacher. Column 1. The first point is, you want to leave work early. The second point in column 1 is, you have an important deadline tomorrow. The third point in column 1 is, your friend is thinking whether to join art class. Point 4 in column 1 is, there are dark clouds in the sky. Point 5 in column 1 is, asking someone to pass the salt at the dinner table. The sixth point is, advising someone to apologize for a mistake. The seventh and the last point in column 1 is, deciding where to go for a picnic. Details of column 2. Permission, obligation, advice, possibility, polite request, moral obligation, and suggestion. The details of column 3 are can, could, may, might, must, ought to, shall, should, will, would. The details of column 4 are, the first point is, fill in the blank. I leave early today if I finish all my tasks. Point 2. I, fill in the blank, finish this report by tomorrow. Point 3. You, fill in the blank, consider all the pros and cons before making a decision. Point 4 is, it, fill in the blank, rain later today. Fifth point is, fill in the blank, you pass the salt please. Sixth point is, you, fill in the blank, apologize for the mistake you made. The seventh and the last point in column 4 is, we, fill in the blank, go to any park nearby for picnic. Page number 36. Let us listen. You will listen to a conversation between a mother and son. As you listen, select 4 true statements from 1 to 7 given below. Transcript for the teacher on page 41. The statements are: Statement 1. Anuj finds the concept of Braille fascinating and wants to learn more about it. Statement 2. Mother is unsure of the school's efforts to include students with visual impairment. Statement 3. Anuj initially thinks that Digital India is only about learning how to use computers. Statement 4. Mother believes that screen readers are very effective for persons who are visually impaired. Statement 5. Anuj already knew that persons who are visually impaired can use computers and smartphones. Statement 6. Anuj wants to know about the effectiveness of assistive technologies for persons who are visually impaired. The seventh and the last statement is, Mother believes a right mindset is the best support for persons who are visually impaired. Now, you have to write down whether these statements are true or false. Let us speak. Work in pairs. Take turns to speak for a minute on any one of the senses you value the most. Use the given prompts to frame your response before you speak. Prompt 1. I value my sense of sight / sound / touch / smell / taste the most because. Prompt 2. One of my favorite experiences is. Prompt 3. This is so because. Prompt 4. I appreciate being able to see / hear / touch / smell / taste. Prompt 5. God forbid, if I were to lose the sense of sight / sound / touch / smell / taste, it would make me feel. Prompt 6. I would not be able to. Prompt 7. I thank God that I am able to see / hear / touch / smell / taste. Page number 37. Remember to speak clearly and confidently. Glance at your notes for reference rather than reading. Make eye contact. Use gestures if you wish to. Pronounce words clearly and avoid mumbling. Speak at a steady, moderate pace. Let us write. A descriptive paragraph describes a person, place, object, or event to create a memorable experience for the reader. To create a memorable experience for the reader. Write a descriptive paragraph describing a place that you visited recently. Follow the guidelines given below to draft this paragraph. Guideline 1. In the opening line, begin with something interesting to capture the reader's attention. Introduce the place you visited. Guideline 2. In the supporting lines, describe the place using adjectives and specific details that appealed to your 5 senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. You may include alliterations, similes, and personifications to hold the reader's attention. The third and last guideline is, in the concluding lines, summarize the description to provide a final impression. Mention what was the most important thing about that place, which others should also experience. Let us explore. Exercise 1. Do you know how persons with visual challenges are able to read and write? They read through touch with the help of Braille, a code of raised dots that represents the letters of the alphabet. This tactile code was developed over a period of 9 years by Louis Braille, who became blind at a very young age due to an accident. On the right-hand side of this page, there is a picture of Louis Braille. Page number 38. Study the code given below and write your name using it. You may use bindis or grains of dal to make the dots that you can touch and feel. Letters of English alphabet are given here: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. The dots used in Braille language are provided under each letter. Let us now understand the numbers provided here: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Braille dots are also provided under the numbers. Exercise 2. Have you heard about the International Day of Persons with Disabilities? Find out when and how it is observed in India. Write your findings on a sheet and put it up on the class board. Exercise 3. Do you want to know about sign language? Go to the link given below to learn about the Indian Sign Language. The link is https://ncert.word.v15.pdf. At the bottom of this page, there is a poster which says, Explore the World of Indian Sign Language. This poster is given by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. Page number 39. Transcripts. The Day the River Spoke. Let us listen. Refer to page 12. Read the words given in the box below. You will listen to 5 people speak about school life. As you listen, circle the words that are used by the speakers. There are 2 words you do not need. Speaker 1. Father. Should girls attend school? Yes, they should. I do my best to ensure that both my son and daughter get equal opportunities. I look forward to their successful careers and rewarding lives. I feel education gives freedom to make choices in life. Whether my daughter wants to work in an organization or be a homemaker, it should be her choice, and the same applies to my son. Speaker 2. Grandmother. I went to school, but many girls at that time could not attend school because some elders in the village felt that girls should help in the house and take care of their little brothers and sisters. I'm happy that the situation has changed today. Speaker 3. Teacher. The school prepares students for meaningful and useful participation in the world of work by learning hands-on abilities and skills, developing equal respect for head, hands, heart, valuing the dignity of labor, and understanding vocational choices for the future. Speaker 4. Student. I like to go to school. I feel that by coming to school and reading the books, I learn about things from all over the world. I also have friends with whom I can share my feelings. Page number 40. Speaker 5. Principal. Everyone should attend school. You must have noticed that girls are doing very well. However, as the head of an institution, I know that all students can work hard. My message to students is that they should attend school regularly and take part in every school activity without bothering whether it is for boys or girls. The idea is to focus on learning. You will once again listen to the 5 speakers. As you listen, match each statement 1 to 7 to each speaker 1 to 5. There are 2 statements that you do not need. Try again. Let us listen. Refer to page 24. You will listen to a story about an ant. Read the questions given below, and before you listen, guess the answers to these questions. Hello everyone. I'm sure you have enjoyed learning about King Bruce and the spider. Let me share another story with you. In a thick green forest, there lived a little ant. She was known for her determination and never give up attitude. One sunny day, the ant found a delicious piece of roti that was too big for her to carry alone. This crumb is huge, but I must get it back to the anthill. My family will be so happy, she thought to herself. She tried to lift the crumb with all her might, but it was too heavy. She tried pushing it, pulling it, and even rolling it, but nothing seemed to work. Exhausted, saddened, she sat down and began to cry. As the ant sat there, feeling beaten, she noticed a small bird nearby. The bird was trying to build a nest. It picked up twigs and leaves, but every time it tried to place them, the wind would blow them away. However, the bird did not give up. It kept trying over and over again until finally it managed to build a strong nest. Page number 41. If that bird can keep trying and succeed, then I shouldn't give up either, she thought, feeling inspired. Determined once more, the ant gathered all her strength and decided to try again. She called her fellow ants for help. Together, they formed a chain and lifted the crumb with their combined strength. Slowly but surely, they carried the crumb back to the anthill. We did it! Thank you, everyone! We showed that with teamwork and never giving up, we can achieve anything, the ant shouted, excited and grateful. She and her friends celebrated their success. We too should learn this lesson from the ant's experience. Never give up, no matter how difficult the situation may seem. Hope you all liked the story. Thank you. Now, listen to the story once again, and as you listen, check whether your answers are correct. Rectify wherever needed. 3 days to see. Let us listen. Refer to page 36. You will listen to a conversation between a mother and son. As you listen, select 4 true statements from 1 to 7 given below. Anuj. Ma, we have a new student in our class, Tara. She's quite talkative and pleasant. You know, the writing in her books doesn't look like ours. It's different. She told us that it's called Braille. Mother. It's great to know that your school has facilities to address the needs of the visually impaired. Thanks to the Digital India initiative, which is paving the way for inclusion of the visually impaired. Page 42. Anuj. Oh, Digital India. That's about being computer literate, isn't it? Mother. Well, Digital India is about more than just internet access. It aims to include everyone, including people with disabilities, by providing digital infrastructure and services. For the visually impaired, it means access to assistive technologies like screen readers, voice-over enabled smartphones, and apps that can make daily activities easier. Anuj. Oh, interesting. What is a screen reader, Ma? Mother. I knew you would ask about it. Well, a screen reader is a software application that helps people who are visually impaired use computers and smartphones. It reads out the text displayed on the screen and provides audio feedback. Anuj, that's amazing! So, Tara can use a computer just like we do? Mother, yes, she can. Anuj, so it makes a big difference in their daily lives. Mother, it certainly does. It ensures that people who are visually impaired can use digital services independently without help from others. This can improve their quality of life. It also opens up more job opportunities in fields like IT, banking, and more, where they can work just efficiently like anybody else. Anuj, wow! So that means people who are visually impaired can work and do things on their own. I'm so proud of my school. Mother, yes, and this way we can ensure that the benefits of Digital India reach everyone, helping them to participate fully in all areas of life. Remember, inclusion is not just about having the right tools, but also about having the right mindset. Unit 1 ends here.
Poorvi, you were just listening to this audiobook, Textbook of English for Grade 7. Narration, Neha Beniwal. Sound recordist, Manju Kumari. Production assistant, Amarjeet Sarkar. Directed and produced by Vimalesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.